Hello dear students, how are you grade 6? Hope you all are fine. Okay, let's start today's lesson. Today's lesson is from reading and writing. Reading and writing, please. Take out your books, reading and writing, okay? That's the time, that's the story time. Chapter 6, Old and New. Old and New, please, from page 24. Open page 24, page 24, 25, 26. We will talk about this, but first from page 24, Old and New, okay? Unit chapter or unit 6, reading. But before reading, look at the photos and discuss these questions. Discuss these questions. The first question, what do you think these buildings are used for? What do you think these buildings are used for? Then the second question, how old do you think they are? How old do you think they are? It means, do you think they are old or new? Then where do you think they are? Where do you think they are? It means where do you think they are in the place? Okay, then let me show you the photos. The first one, the Robey Museum. The Robey Museum. This is the photo. This is the photo. The Robey Museum. Do you think that is old or new? Do you think that it looks new, right? It looks new. Why? Because they restored, they rebuilt. This is the Robey Museum. Then the Tangible Art Gallery. The Tangible Art Gallery. This one. This is the second photo. Okay, the second photo. Then the third one. This one. The Nomadic Museum. The Nomadic Museum. It looks new, right? This one. The Nomadic Museum. So let's go back to page 24. And what do you think these buildings are used for? What do you think? We will get from the text after reading and listening that why they used before. Then how old do you think they are? And we can get this one too. And where do you think? And we can get the place of them. But before listening, let's just know the meaning of them, explain the highlighted words. The first word is restore. Restore. What does restore mean? Restore means rebuild. Restore means rebuild. Okay, it means when there's something, then they will restore it. It means rebuild something, then it looks new. Just like this one, maybe they used for something else, then they restored. Transformed. Transformed means changed completely. Transformed, when there's a building, maybe let's say a swimming pool, then they change to a museum. Okay, this one, it means they transformed. Then another highlighted word, art gallery. Art gallery. What does art gallery mean? Art gallery, it's a place, or we can say a museum with paintings, with sculptures and other artworks. Art gallery, it means it's full of artworks. Okay, original means something at first, or earliest things, or primary things, original things. Okay, and sculptures, what does sculpture mean? Sculptures mean artworks, means artworks that made from wood, stone or metal. Sometimes they make something from wood or stone or metal, that's called sculptures. Textile, what does textile mean? Textiles means a decoration of a building, a decoration of something else. Okay, textile means a decoration, just like fabric they put in a building, that's we say the textile. Statues, what does statues mean? Statues, a model of a person made from metal or stone, just like these statues. Okay. Exploring, what does exploring mean? Explore means looking around a place or looking around something to learn something. Okay, explore, when you want to know something or to learn something, you explore, you look around, just like discover. Then architecture, what does architecture mean? Architecture means a design of a building, a design of a house, it's architecture. Okay, then tourist attractions. Tourist attractions means when tourist attractions, when visitors go to a place, they like this place. It means they visit. They like this. The visitors like the place. It means tourist attractions means interesting places. Interesting places that the visitors like to see. They like to go there. Okay, this is tourist attractions. The next one is recycled. Recycled means reusable. Recycled means reusable, okay? Or means when something has been used before. This is recycled. Then exhibition, exhibition when there's something, when there's artwork, or they paint something or they draw something. After drawing, after painting, they collect everything together like a group of artwork, and they arranged in a place, then people come to see. It means after arranging to be shown to people, just like a show full of art things, paintings, drawing. That's called exhibition, okay? Exhibition. This is. So the highlighted words is done. So now it's listening time, and CD, read and listen. CD 6, okay? Let's listen, but even please try to listen at home again, because you all have got the CD. Let's listen together.
Unit 6, Old and New. Listening 6. Read and listen. What can you do with an old building that isn't used anymore? Why not restore it and use it for something else? Here are some examples of old buildings that have been transformed into museums. The Roubaix Museum. It's difficult to imagine a swimming pool becoming a museum, isn't it? Well, that is exactly what happened in the small French town of Roubaix. The beautiful building was first built in 1927 and was used as a swimming pool until 1985. People then decided to reopen the building as an art gallery. Since then, the original designs have been carefully restored. The building has been filled with fantastic collections of paintings, sculptures, and textiles. But the best thing about the new museum is the room with the swimming pool. The pool is much smaller, and you can't swim in it now. But it is really amazing. There are statues all around it. The sun shines through the beautifully restored windows into the gallery, and it all looks spectacular. The museum is still called La Piscine. That's French for swimming pool. The Thanjavur Art Gallery. It's not often that you can visit a palace, but if you go to Thanjavur in India, you can spend as long as you like exploring one. Thanjavur is one of the oldest cities in India. It is well known for its beautiful architecture, its music, and its art. One of the best tourist attractions is the Thanjavur Art Gallery, which is in a 17th century palace. Before the building was transformed into a gallery, it had been unused for years. Since it has become a gallery, it has been filled with bronze and stone sculptures, paintings, and musical instruments. There's also a library full of ancient documents and a music hall. It's an unforgettable and historical place to visit. The Nomadic Museum. Perhaps the most incredible transformation is the Nomadic Museum. Designed by a Japanese architect, this art gallery was created from 148 metal shipping containers and recycled paper tubes. Although this gallery is made from old, used materials, it is truly an amazing building and a fascinating example of modern architecture. The gallery was created in 2005 to show an exhibition of photographs to people around the world. How would it reach all these people? The museum is nomadic. It actually travels around the world. Because it's made of shipping containers, it can be shipped overseas. It has already been to New York, Tokyo, and Mexico City. Maybe it will come to your country soon.
Okay, now listening is done, but if you maybe just you ask what's nomadic. Nomadic means moving from a place to another. Just like look at the museum is nomadic. It actually travels around the world. So this is the museum that's created from shipping containers and recycled paper tubes. Look at, but it also an amazing building and fascinating example of modern architecture. It's nomadic, it means moving from a place to another. And let's go back and explain this. Just about the first question, what do you think these buildings are used for? And we listened that it was a swimming pool. At first, when they built in 1927, it was a swimming pool, but then they transformed to an art gallery. Look at after transformation like that. It's full of statues around the swimming pool, but it says you can't swim in it because the pool is much smaller. But it's an amazing place. Look at, and the sunshine is through the window, so it looks amazing with the statues around it. This is about, that's in French. Okay, so the second one, the second one, the Tanjore Art Gallery. It was in India. The same, Tanjore is one of the oldest cities in India, but they made it, they transformed to an art gallery, and one of the best tourist attractions. It means the visitors like to go there and see, because it's music and it's art, and it says it's full of transformed into a gallery. It has been unused for years. It means they didn't use for many years, but then they transformed as an art gallery. It has been filled with bronze and stone sculptures, paintings, and musical instruments. Even it says there is also a library full of ancient documents and a music hall. So it's an unforgettable and historical place. That's why this one, the Tanjore, it's full of, if you just go and see. And this one, the Nomadic, that's designed by a Japanese architect. So we say that it's nomadic, and it can go to a place like it has already been to New York, Tokyo, and Mexico City, and maybe it will come to your country soon. So guys, please, the highlighted words that we explained, and write in your notebook writing part, please, these highlighted words all. We will review the next lesson, and this one too. Exercise 3 will be your homework. Okay, match the words from the text to the definitions. That's about vocabulary, the highlighted words. Match the words from the text to the definitions. The first one, sculptures. What does sculpture mean? Artworks made from wood, stone, or metal. And try to continue this, try to complete, as much as you can. Okay, it means with the highlighted words as much as you can, please. We're gonna continue the next lesson together. We will check together. Reading comprehension. Read and write. R for Roubaix, T for Tanjore, or N for nomadic. It means we just take the first letter of them. Like the first one, it's in France. It's in France. Which one is in France? Which one? This or this? Just we take the first. Roubaix. Roubaix is from French, so just write R. The second one, it's in a city famous for its buildings, art, and culture. Which one? Write down, please. Just write as much as you can. Then exercise 5. Correct the information in bold. Bold means the dark ones. Look at the dark ones, they are wrong. Correct the information in bold. The first one, Roubaix is a large city in Europe. That's wrong, but we have to cross out the bold one. That is a small town. Okay. The second one, the Roubaix Museum was originally built in 1985. So is that no? This is the wrong one. You have to cross out. Then write the correct one here. The correct answer here. Okay. And try to complete the rest of the numbers. Exercise 5. So it means your homework, exercise 3, but first read 3 times and listen again. Then exercise 3 from page 25, exercise 4 and 5, 26. Okay, this, it means your homework page 24, 5 and 6. Try to read again, listen again, and do exercise 3, 4 and 5 as much as you can. In the next lesson, we're gonna continue and check together. Okay, thank you for today's lesson.